Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review for the Geek Legion of Doom. This week, Leo sent me the Area 51 incident, and this 2022 film was directed by Rhys Frake-Waterfield and stars Scott Jeffrey, Megan Purvis, Cyan Altman, among others, of course. The story of this movie is about this top secret facility in the UK called Area 51. And inside this facility, they have a wormhole, and then one day the wormhole opens up and lets out these aliens to invade Earth. So now they have this alien invasion going on. What will happen though? Well, you have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. Well, first I want to tell you a story about a man, that man being Scott Jeffrey. Now you've probably heard his name a few times on this channel. He is a very prolific B-movie maker. He's made tons and tons of B-movies. It seems like he makes one every month. And whether it's the producer or director or writer, he always has some type of behind the scenes thing to do with it. He's got lots out there. We've reviewed quite a few. I remember seeing The Mutation. What else did I see? Dinosaur Hotel. I saw that one as well. And that's all, his doing. And so he is a very prolific B-movie maker. I think Leo has even suggested that he might not be a real person. But now, in this one, he is the main actor in this movie. So finally, we can put a face to the name. And I looked it up on IMDb. This is going to be his first and only acting credit to date. And so I thought it was just interesting seeing him on screen for the very first time. Again, I've always had some mystery about who this guy is. Why is he making so many B movies? And so it's very I don't know, for my own personal enjoyment, definitely satisfied me seeing his face. And he actually does a pretty good job as an actor. He has like one of the main roles, but I think with his character, his personality probably fits best to this type of character. And so it definitely matches up. So he definitely sells it as well. So not only is this an exciting, performance, but it is a good one as well. Also, this is an alien invasion movie, so let's talk about these aliens. When it comes down to it, I can say I enjoyed them. They have an interesting look and feel to them, and they come out of this portal, so they don't actually need to be too technologically advanced. And what else? They kind of remind me of, I think it's called Tyranids from Warhammer 40,000. It's this very kind of hive mind-esque style, and I thought they were pretty good with the CGI. They're definitely interacting with the environment and all that stuff. So yeah, I would say overall the aliens worked for me. Other than that, there's lots of things that I would think work in this movie. All of the characters, and of course the actors with the characters, did a good job. All of the characters are likable. Not a single one, ticked me off or anything, so that is good. The portal, I think the portal works. It has this very interesting kind of style to it, and that was definitely good. The Area 51, it's like a British Area 51, so it's somewhere in Britain. They don't tell you exactly where. But when they do have it, it's like a lot of like gates and stuff. And I think even one character like comments on it like, is this a bit much? But they're just like standing in front of these gates that are opening. And I thought that worked really well to give kind of this ominous, very well protected facility feel to it. And so there's lots of things in the presentation of this movie that goes into it to make it very competent, enjoyable, and easy to watch as well. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, I don't know what they were told before filming, but it seems like half of the cast didn't realize they were supposed to be in Britain. I guess they assumed they were supposed to be in America because, that's where the famous Area 51 is. So half the cast is using these American accents. Half of them are using much more British accents. And it's weird that way. It's definitely strange. I think it adds this little, charming B-movie quality to it, but I think it would annoy some people. So it is interesting to watch and see who's doing which accent, but it is what it is. Other than that, I think there's a few story elements that definitely slow down the plot. They go to this bunker for safety, and they have a large kind of portion in that, and then eventually, aliens kind of find the bunker, but that definitely slows down the film. I loved it when the aliens were on screen, and they do have a decent amount of screen time, but this bunker kind of segment just slows everything down. Other than that, it does have lots of close-up shootings. That's, of course, a very stylistic choice for a B-movie, but it's lots and lots of close-ups. Some of them work. Some of them kind of look a bit more low quality. Again, it's one of those things that you have to do, especially, if you're filming in a bunker, right? You don't have much space, so it's all about the close-ups. So that is in there as well. Other than that, I think with the aliens, they're kind of a little bit overpowered. They seem to be able to do everything. They can just, knock down walls. There's even like qualities where they kind of like make zombies, and there's a whole like alien homage there as well. And so it just seems like they can do everything. So trying to turn down their power level would have been a little bit better, I thought. But as it stands, they are, a very dangerous force, and you do actually feel kind of like they could take over the world. So I can see how they did it that way, but at the same time, some of these aspects don't seem, wholly original. So yeah, that's it, I guess. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, if you just like sci-fi B-movies, this is definitely a serviceable one. You don't have to pay too much attention to it, and the aliens are interesting, and they actually have a decent amount of screen time. So yeah, if that sounds like something you want to watch, you can try to find it. As for rating, I have to give it the okay score of 4. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.